My name is Keith Madison. I graduated with my bachelor's in business management with the emphasis in management information systems in 1998. And I graduated with my master's in business administration with the emphasis in MIS in 1999. I really think back favorably on my experience here at Tech, especially in the MIS program. After having changed majors a couple of times, I think I found a home with MIS, and I look back favorably on some of the projects I did. I think about my senior project, which was developing an application or developing an information systems. And we actually developed one for a church here locally. I think it was actually used for some time, and with that experience, we also networked the church. And so it was a very eye-opening experience, but it was also a great experience. I got the opportunity to do some things that I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to do otherwise. It was really like a hands-on experience, hands-on real-world experience that I was able to do and able to accomplish and have that as a part of my portfolio going forward. So I look back on my experience here very fondly. It really did a good job of preparing me for what I do on a day-in, day-out basis on my normal job. I was just afforded some great opportunities, met some great people here. I tell you, one of my internships, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. I just happened to be down in the MBA office turning in my paperwork that day. And the director of the MBA program at the time just came out and said, "Hey, you want to intern?" I thought, well, not particularly. I actually plan on going to school this summer. She said, "Listen, somebody's coming into town for dinner tonight, and you ought to go meet them. It'd be a great experience." Now, keep in mind, I hadn't asked for this, hadn't applied for this, but I went, and it was actually one of the directors for the company. And I got an opportunity to sit down, have dinner, and his only questions were, "Will you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning?" Sure. "And you ready to travel all over the valley?" Sure. And from there, I had one of the most rewarding internships I ever had, or one of the most rewarding jobs I've had. So, I think about that, and it's very rewarding, definitely prepared me for life and job in my career. I think it prepared me just from the perspective of I knew what to look for, because I actually developed some applications while I was in school. I remember one of the projects I had when I was in the MBA program. We started doing the analysis, started gathering the requirements, started gathering everything, and then we were told to stop and hand it in, and that was our grade. And what that taught us is that was a real part of the information system design process or the implementation process. And a very important part of the process is just gathering the requirements, making sure you get good requirements, good analysis. And so that emphasis really gave me an opportunity to understand better that part of the overall life cycle of a systems design and systems development, which otherwise I wouldn't have had the opportunity to get. I guess I would have had baptism by fire on the job. So I really was able to get real world, real life experience here that I might not have gotten elsewhere.